So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tapchin Lat, and yeah, in this video I'm going to be letting you guys know everything I spent. I'm going to be letting you guys know that an average cost of getting your braces done, especially here in Ukraine. I'm going to be using myself as an example. I just took off my braces like 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to be putting clips and pictures of the event and everything so you guys can see, and I feel like I'm in a better place right now to let you guys know everything I spent from A to Z. If you're interested, definitely keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications whenever I upload any video. And yeah, let's get into the video. So if you guys have not seen the first video, please check it out here or here. I'm going to leave it in the YouTube card here so you guys can see everything you need to know. If I've not answered any of your questions or any question that you probably still have, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll definitely answer it in my next video, which is going to be the Q&A. And check me out on Instagram too, Tapchin, so you guys can send in your questions. Please ask me anything you want to ask and I'll be willing to answer you. The first thing that they asked me to do, or the first thing I had to do, was get an x-ray. So the first day I went to my dentist, I think I took my phone then, because I started vlogging on my phone. So I think I took my phone the first day and I was like, hi guys, I'm gonna go get my braces done. If I find that video, I'm gonna insert it. So guys, I'm going to do my teeth today. Not like do it, but I'm going to see my doctor. And yes, I'm going for my x-ray, as they said. I'm actually going to school, but I'm going to first of all go to the hospital and see if I can do it quickly before going to, because tomorrow I have to go and get my model for my teeth. Yeah, come with me. Just finished my x-ray. I wasn't allowed to vlog at all. That's the place, tricky. So yeah, the first day I went, they just told me, oh, you need to go get an x-ray. They asked me first of all, what do you want to do and all. I told them what I wanted to do, and before then, don't forget, if you watch my previous video, you hear me say that I did a lot of research and I realized that this dentist was the cheapest as at that time, so I went to them. So the first thing I had to do was my x-ray. So the x-ray cost, I had to do an x-ray I think in 2 different places. The x-ray cost 800 hryvnia. I'm going to be writing the equivalent in dollars so you guys can see. The x-ray cost about 800 hryvnia, and I did that and I brought that. Bringing that, I think I had to do something else. Okay, yeah. So the next thing that I had to do was my model. So they had to take a model of my teeth and construct it so that they get the before and the after. Do you guys understand? Yeah. But anyway, I had to pay for that. That was about 850 hryvnia also. So that was the first thing I did that first time. Then now the day I went to get my braces done, I'm gonna be inserting clips. I think I was recording some little videos here and there. Okay, so today is like the day I'm going to get my braces done, and I'm so tense. I've actually ate very well, so after eating I won't be hungry. I ate very well, so after eating I won't be after doing it I won't be hungry, and or even if I'm hungry, like I can. Anyway, it's a new experience and I'm heading there. I can't wait. I'm nervous, I'm tense, but I'm still excited. So that cost me, as at then, when I was still searching and researching, I researched guys for like 3 months before I really finally decided to go and get my braces done. So I asked people around. I asked somebody, she told me she spends like $350 just for putting it or fixing it. The next person told me about $400. Next person told me about $500, and I was really scared at that time because I didn't have that kind of money. So I had to get it done with. Anyway, I went to this one, and apparently I was lucky to get them on sale or on discounts per se. So instead of spending 10,000, 4,000, that's 4,000 per row. That's 4,000 for the lower row, 4,000 for the upper row. Instead of spending that amount, I ended up spending 7,500 hryvnia. So it was 3,750 for each row. Yeah, basically it was 3,750 for each row, and that was how much I ended up spending for the fixing or the fixation of the braces that day. So after that, she told me to, first of all, she actually put the first layer. I think it was upper or lower. I don't remember. If I remember, I'll let you guys know. After fixing it, then the next time, a week later, I came and got the lower section done. And I just paid that 7.5 before even doing both of them, so I didn't have to pay. Okay, they gave me an option of paying paying per row, but since I had the money at that time, I just paid them straight up. Then they told me that subsequently for my monthly visits, I'll have to come and pay 260 grivna per visit. 250 grivna per visit. So that was in my head. I calculated that for a year, and if you do that for like 10 months, that's 2500 plus 2 months, 250, that's 3000 grivna, or let's say 35 at most. I calculated 35 and I was like, oh wow, I can afford this, I can try to afford it at that time. So I calculated it and kept. Now this is when the thing got sour and bitter for me. Before we even start that one, guys, I first of all had to buy some equipment. I got floss, I got non-whitening toothpaste. That's because you don't want to bleach your metals. I got non-whitening toothpaste. I also got wax. That's wax for, okay, so basically when you get your braces, especially in metallics, there'll be a discomfort. You definitely feel this discomfort within your oral cavity. So because of that, they'll give you this wax that you should put at any point in time that you need to feel some pain or sores. You feel those sores, you're supposed to place the wax on the metals. You're supposed to place the wax on the metal so as to avoid any contact between the metal and your gums. You get? So I had to get that one. The whole package then I think cost me about 300 grivna. Yeah, plus the toothpaste, toothbrush, the whole pack. I think I got the pack for 260 to 300. So let's say 300. So now this is when the drama started, guys. So for the first 5 months of my braces, the first 5 months that I had my braces, I paid 260 grivna for my adjustments. That's monthly. Whenever I went there, I had to pay 260 grivna for my adjustment. Then something happened, guys. Within this first month, I think I misplaced one of the metals. If you watch my previous video, I was telling you guys never to lose them. Even if you lose them, try and get them, keep them in a safe place, and then take them back to your dentist. So because I didn't know that, I misplaced it, and then I just came to my dentist more like, I've lost this one, what shall we do? She was like, okay, that would mean you have to pay an extra 500 grivna. So let's add 500 grivna to the 260 grivna per month that I paid for the first 5 months. So since then, I was really careful with whatever I had to do. I made sure I kept anything that happened. In fact, since then, anything that happened, I'll just pick my phone, call her and let her know that something has happened. Should I come? So that I won't have to pay more. So yeah, that lasted for like 5 months. Then the next time, after the first 5 months, the next time I went, the woman told me, oh, our prices have increased. I said, why? She said equipments are now costlier. This thing she does, she actually tells me after fixing the teeth. That's after the whole procedure and the whole process that day. After the whole procedure for that day, she'll come and tell me, oh, you have to pay this extra, this so amount of money. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me before we started? As if it would make any difference. It wouldn't have made any difference, Joe. I still would have paid, but then I just felt like you should have told me before we started. She made me pay 350 grivna, and then that now became my adjustment fee since then, from that time, and that lasted for like 5 months. So for 5 months I paid 350 grivna. Then I remember that there was one time that I went and she was like, no, she was like, now we have to stop using, because whenever you go for adjustments. For that adjustment they use elastic bands, different colors, so depending on the color you want. So for the elastic band, she said she had to substitute it with another material, and that material cost extra. So for that I have to pay an extra, is it 250 grivna or so? So I paid 250 grivna extra twice, or is it once? I don't remember, but I just know that I had to pay an extra 200 grivna or 250 thereabout once, because she had to use the very firm material to hold or to grip my teeth. So let's add that 250 grivna in the second 5 months. So for the next 4 months, okay guys, so basically here I think I was saying that for after that 350 for those previous months, I started paying 400. So she increased it to 400 grivna. So I paid 400 grivna for like 4 months. So subsequently, I was paying 400 until I went the second time, I'll be the fifth time, 5th month after then, and then she told me, oh, I had to pay 450 grivna. Was it 470? Guys, that day when she told me that 470, I started looking for people around me that also had braces, and I asked them for their dentist. I asked Ngozi. Should I call him? Guys, then she told me that 470 grivna. I was like, what? That was like 500 grivna every month, as if I'm giving somebody allowance. Man, I was really mad that time. I was wondering what they did for that 500 grivna, and I started looking around for other people that had braces, asked them information. I even went to visit some doctors, some of the dentists around me, and apparently every other person is cheaper. Some people still got their braces fixed monthly for 260 as at that time. But before if I really wanted to change my dentist and relocate, it will mean me paying them at least half of the amount I paid, or half of the amount that they take to fix one row of braces. Do you get my point? So it means I have to pay extra. So let's say I calculated at that time, when they told me that 500, I calculated it for an extra 1 year, which was the time she said I will still have to keep my braces. I calculated for an extra 1 year. That was like 3,500 grivna. I went to other dentists, and after their explanation and everything, theirs cost about 4,500. That's like 1,500 more than expected. So I had to just stick with it. That was like basically 500 every month. So I paid 500 every month for the last 6 months, I guess. Yeah, I paid 500 for the last 6 months of having the braces, or not for the last 6 months, since then, from then till I took off the braces. So I took off my braces in June, I think June or July, early July this year, and taking it off I thought would just be easy until I got there and she told me that okay, because she's taking it off because of the way my teeth were aligned earlier, she needed to put like an internal aligner or retainer for me. She'll fix it and it will be like an invisible. If you remember in my previous video I was telling you guys different types of braces and how they look and what they are called. So if she said she was gonna put an invisible brace for me in the inner section of my teeth. That's going to be from, is this the canine? Between the two canines. Yeah, she's going to put it between the two canines inside, and I had to pay for that too. I didn't ask her, but she said I had to pay for that, so I had to pay for that. I think how much did I even pay that time? It was about, yeah, so I had to pay for that upper and lower section. And something happened, guys. The first she did the lower section, it was fine. The next time I came, she did the upper section, but when she did the upper section it came out because I don't know, maybe she didn't do it well or something. And when I went back the next time to tell her that oh, this thing is not well fixed, she now said I have to pay extra amount of money. I actually have to pay extra amount of money because it came out. I mean, these are unforeseen expenditures that you just meet when you just go to your dentist. That's why you should be careful and be sure you're ready to embark on this journey before you even start, because it's going to take a lot of money from you. So when I was done with everything and it was now time to say goodbye, she now offered to give me this aligners that I showed you earlier on in the video. Yeah, she offered to give me these aligners and I had to pay for this, and this with her cost $90 for up and down. I was really excited because I was speaking to a friend and then she was telling me that hers, just one row, cost $150, and I was like, wow, for the first time my dentist is really cheaper. And then I went to eat out one of these days. Which day was it? A week after I got it, I think, or 3 days after I got it, and I forgot it in McDonald's and my friend threw it in the trash can. I got home to realize that it was missing. God. Just when I thought that I'm finished or I'm done with this dentist, apparently I'm not done. So I had to go and pay an extra $45 to get the lower one. So this one is for the upper section, and then the lower section I'm supposed to get it next week Friday. Yeah, so I'm going to sum up the total amount of money I spent and I'll let you guys know. I'm going to insert this in the screen here so you guys can see. This is the total amount I've spent on this teeth. Basically, I'm really glad I took this bold step and I really made this decision earlier, and I don't regret it at all. Actually, I don't regret it at all. If I still had the money, I definitely would have spent it on something else, honestly. But thank God I spent it on something I can see every day, something I can wake up and say, oh God, thank you. I'm able to do this, I'm able to correct something. I feel good. I feel really good about myself. I like my smile, I like my teeth, and I'm glad. I'm really glad for this change. It's a huge thing. It's one of the things I've done for myself, and it makes me feel like an adult. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so that's it. In case you're thinking about it, in case you're there worrying or thinking about it, how you can get your braces done in Ukraine, hopefully this video has helped you, and hopefully you're able to pick one or two things from it. You must not have the exact, like the whole amount before you start, because as I said, some things can just come up and you just have to pay extra. Do you get my point? And your situation may not be like mine. You may be very, very careful. You may be even more careless than me, so you may spend more, you may spend less, but at the end of the day, I think the main thing is getting the thing done at the right time, I guess. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give the thumbs up if you did like it, share and let people know what it takes, and subscribe to my channel, please. I'll be glad if you do. Hit the bell so you get notifications whenever I upload any video, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.